Eu não é, não. E aí? Okay, now we online on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Morning. Uh, uh, Today we stay here with Erica and Lurian for discuss a new topic in English. Today our topic is about technology and daily life. But before start with the immersion, I need to introduce myself. My name is Katiana. I'm 41 years old. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo. And I'm married. I have a daughter. And I work on the oil and gas sector with new projects. I think I almost complete 3 years on Talk and Talk. I don't remember the exact data when I start here. But now I stay here like a host. It's important to say I'm not a teacher here. I stay like the other talkers for improve my skills and help with the little things during the immersion. Talk it's a platform for learning and develop our skills in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and other languages. Here we don't have a big rules, but it's important. Respect each other during the immersions. Everyone needs a space for share your opinion and develop your skills in English. I think it's the little things about the talk. But before I start with the first question, please, Erica, introduce yourself for us.
Good morning, girls. I'm Erica. I live in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. Here I live with my family and my pets. I have a bird now. And I work in a public service as a nutritionist. I have a bachelor degree in nutrition and I'm postgraduated in clinical nutrition as well. In my spare time, I enjoy to cook. I love reading books and hanging out with my friends. And about I can talk, I have been studying here for 5 months now, and it's a pleasure to be here. My goal is to enhance my skills to improve my ability to speak English with others. Thank you.
Nice, Erica. And you, Lurian, please introduce yourself for us.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Luria. I live in Belo Horizonte, like Erica. I'm 34 years old. I started here in Talk and Talk. I'm here since October last year, so I think it's 8 months right now. I started here to learn French, and now I'm trying to improve English and also Spanish. I work as a business analyst. My company, the business of my company is the agriculture. It's a new field for me. I never work in this
Oh,
area. Yes, agriculture.
I'm
They
a
sell like
agronomist.
seeds. Yeah, and it's hard because I work it always in technology, but with health, education, and now agriculture. So that's it. I work from home, and thank you.
It's nice. But you work from the company in Brazil or outside?
No, the company I work from the company. It's a company that hired people.
Mm.
So like they search talents to send to these jobs. But my company that I am right now is from São Paulo, but is a kind of unit in Brazil. But the
Okay,
origin is from Germany.
it's nice, nice. Um, Girls, about the question number one, I read the question. How often do you how often do you use your smartphone and what do you use it for the most? I start with this question. In this moment, in my cell phone, I think I always every day I use one app. When I go to the gym, I don't I this the music on the gym, it's so bad for me. And I choose the moment where I stay on the gym for studying English. I use one app for 1 hour or maybe more for studying English. The name of the app is Idiomas, and we have a book, listen and sometimes write the book in English, the resume of the book, or Spotify for listen music. I think I use every day my smartphone for this because I hate when I go to the gym. I hate the music on the gym, and because of this, I don't go without my cell phone, but I use for the other things. And you, Erica?
I use my smartphone every day. I think every 10 minutes, because for me the most important technology for in my life is the smartphone, because I use it for everything, like reply emails, read emails, to make calls, to be here. So like I assess the immersion here using my cell phone. So for me it's so important cell phone, because I have many my bank my I have some apps about my banks. Everything is here. But about as you said, Tatiana, I don't use some apps for like go to the gym. I just try to use something that if I don't have this, I can use it. For example, I use a lot of cards for uh, to move in my city. So I need to have Uber app. I need to have 99 app in my cell phone. But sometimes when I look at my screen, I saw, oh my gosh, I see I have a lot of apps here. Maybe I need to uninstall some ones, because maybe I'm a little bit confused. I have a lot of apps on my cell phone, but I try to just put the most important ones, like LinkedIn for me is important, because when in the early morning, I always access LinkedIn to make comments, read some news, and my email as well. So I have some uh, apps about reading mails. So Yahoo, Gmail. So for me, the smartphone, the most important technology that I have applied in my life. That's it. And you, Luria?
Basically, it's the same. I use my cell phone like every day, every time. But something about me, I don't like to have a lot of apps in my cell phone. So normally, if I need to, I have some apps, like for the socials, of course, but all the time you need to download to install like a app in your cell phone. A app for food, no, I don't like it. So normally I use like if I need to access something, I access directly on the website, and that's it. I don't need to, like YouTube. I don't have a YouTube app in my cell phone because of that. But I use mostly because of WhatsApp, because of socials, like Erica said about LinkedIn. So I have LinkedIn, always Instagram, TikTok, no, but Instagram, LinkedIn, I use a lot. Uh, Also, I have Facebook, but Facebook I don't use. I just have because it's my old account since I was a teenager. So I don't want to delete the account because I have a lot of pictures there, pictures when I was a teenager in my old times. But I have it. And Facebook is connected to Messenger. So it's nice to have when people want to talk with you. Let me see. I use my cell phone to do lists when I need to buy something. So this is important. And something interesting too about me, that I don't use my cell phone and I never use to listen music. I don't know why, like the most of people use it, right? The cell phone to listen. I don't like it. I just listen music when I like in other devices, you know. I don't listen music in my cell phone. I don't know. So the most of time is for that. Ah, and I use my cell phone now. Since I work from home, sometimes I need to authenticate, you know, the websites. So I use my cell phone to do that now too. That's it.
Me too, because when I go, the companies now put the authenticator or other things in our cell phone for.
Yes, exactly. They want to do, they like to do this. I'm checking right now if I have something interesting to say about, but no, I just don't use for a lot of things. I keep to the uses for socials, WhatsApp, and authenticator.
It's interesting, no, girls. Uh, uh, a long time ago, I saw one message in my cell phone. I think, if I remember correctly, you use more 5 hours more than the last week. And after this message, I put in my mind, no, I need to reduce the use of the cell phone, the smartphone, because when I looking for the quantity of the hours who I stay with my cell phone in my hands, I said, no, I need to use these hours for other things. Go to the gym, go to do read a book or other things, because the smartphone, it's ambiguous thing, because it's so nice, because you resolve sometimes a problem very fast, but for the other hand, when you look at for the use of the smartphone, sometimes you like a slave. I think escravo or other things. I think você fica preso. You stay connected all the time. You don't live your life sometimes. For me, and after this, I change my mind and I put my mind. No, I need to use my cell phone for resolve the more fast thing, but don't stay connected all the time, because I'm addicted in the past. It's not easy.
Girls, I have some app that I only use once per year. For example, meu imposto de renda. There is this app on App Store, and for do the income tax. So, but I installed my cell phone after after did my income tax. I go to delete this app. Another thing, when you buy your smartphone, there are already installed some apps, some apps in your device. So sometimes I try to install this app, but I can't because I receive a message. I don't know. I think some apps I need to I need to I can't delete this. I don't know why, but for example, I don't know. I be maybe from my cell phone company, and I think it's important you try to delete some apps, because sometimes when I see my screen, there are a lot of apps. I mean, feel a little bit confused because where's my WhatsApp app? Oh, it's here, another page. So I need to be careful, because sometimes I feel like you said, Katiana, it's slavery about technology.
Yeah, it's a trap sometimes. The technology is a trap, but it's so nice. About the question number two, girls, do you prefer texting or calling people, and why? I start with you, Loria.
I prefer to send audios actually. I don't like to call people a lot because for me it's two things. Other, I prefer to text because it's simple, because it's quickly and fast. Other, I prefer to send an audio. I don't like a lot a call. And everyone said this is really interesting about me because I love to talk. I love I love speaking, you know. I don't have any problems. But with call, I don't like to call people, you know, like looks like I'm bothering them. So normally when I need to say something more with my voice, I call them. Oh, no, I send an audio, and you don't need to send me back, any audio. Always I said, oh, sorry, I will send you audio just because of that, and that, and I send the audio. And after, if they send me with an audio too, I know I can send other audios, because I know it's normal. Like people doesn't like audios. So normally for me it's like that. I ask before, oh, can I send you audio? You can send me back when you can. I don't mind, and normally works for me. So text or audio.
And you, Erica?
In my case, I don't like to make calls, and I don't like to send audio, and I don't like to receive audio as well. I prefer texting. I enjoy the process to text. Some people don't like to read, I know. Because of that, I test a lot. Because if someone do like to, because I think WhatsApp is for short message, and some people like send me an audio if almost 10 minutes. WhatsApp now have a facility that you can, who can I say, writing the audio that you have received. But I prefer testing, but short tests. Like I don't send to you good morning, only good morning. If you send me Erica, good morning, I want to reply you. You need to say good morning and something else. You like to talk to me. If what's the issue? So I'm a person that prefers to test. Because I like to writing. But nowadays I just test. But I think it's a way that I try to be more close to write. So I don't like to send audio and make calls. And my mom sometimes call me, and I always said to her, Mom, if something important, really urgent, someone is dying, because I really don't like it when people call me. And like my cell phone, my smartphone is always on silent, because everyone knows don't call Erica. But someone send me audio as well. I can't avoid this. But please, just short audio. Nothing like 10 minutes. I think it's impossible. You listen to 10 minutes, one audio if 10 minutes. I don't like it. And you, Katian, I mean, I think I'm an older person
Me
because I don't
too,
like.
me too. Me too, Erica, because if the person sends an audio with 10 minutes, I don't have time for listen for 10 minutes. I prefer I when I need to spoke with a person, say, oh, hello person, good morning, ta, 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 and I need spoke with you about this. I am a directly person, because I think now everyone don't have time for the things, and a text with a 10 minutes you're lost the idea of the sometimes of the audio. And my cell phone stay on mute during the day. Because in the past, when I'm addicted person on cell phone, and when I receive a message, my brain all the time connect with the cell phone, and I lost the idea where I work or what I do. And now I put my cell phone on mute every day. If I need to spoke with a person, I prefer texting, because it's more easy. It's more, sometimes I think it's more directly. uh I think it's not usually call to the persons like in the past, when they use a phone for calling to the people. The technology changed a lot our life. It's so in a few decades, I think, because I remember when I was a kid, we use a cell phone for call to the mothers, fathers, and other things. And now it's not. It's not usually no more. It's more easy text the things. About the question number 3, we spoke a little about this, but I think it's an interesting question. What app or website do you use every day? and what making it useful to you? I think for me, I hate to go to the bank. I don't remember filas in English, but I hate it. I think we spend a lot of time there, and with an app, sometimes you resolve all the problems with the bank. And for me, I use every day for pay bills, pagar contas, and other things. For me, the pay of uh, uh, the app of the bank, the like the Luria say authenticator for work. And I think it's this. Sometimes the WhatsApp, because I spoke with my husband during the day in the WhatsApp and my friend. I think it's this. And you, Luria?
For me, it's the same, Katina. I don't like to go to the bank too, but at the same time, I need to be careful about to have this kind of apps in our cell phone. So normally, I try to use, but I try to have a lot of authentications, in my cell phone because of that. So banks in general, I don't remember the last time like I went to a bank, and I'm so proud of that because I really don't like to waste my time to go there. Like normally, that is a fact about sometimes my mom asks me to pay a bill for her. Pay this bill for me and your and internet, and I give you the money. Like, oh, really? I need to go to the bank because I don't need to have this money, like with me. So it's really hard when this happened because I don't like to. This is the only reason that I go to the bank to put the money back. When I pay like some bills for my mom, looks like that. And the authenticator apps too, and message apps, text message apps in general, I use a lot to communicate, to call my friends, my family, my colleagues from work. In my work, I use a lot technology because I work from home, so I'm depend of that to work. Let's see what else that I'm checking the apps I have here now, but I don't have a lot. I use a lot, but more for the same things, that is message, socials, indicators. Yeah, that's it.
Nice, nice. And you, Erica?
In my case, I use WhatsApp a lot every day because for work as well, not only for talk with my friends and family, and LinkedIn app because for professional reasons. So, but I use banking apps as well. I remember that was my bank in the avenue close to my house, but the bank closed 3 years ago. So everyone nowadays do everything use the app. I think it's so comfortable, but I need to be careful. So like when I go away, when I go out, when I need to use my bank account, my bank is always ask me for authenticate because I'm in the street. So I think it is make me feel more secure about using the bank app. But yeah, for me, it's WhatsApp, LinkedIn, and the bank. And WhatsApp is for me is the best one because sometimes I order the food using WhatsApp because in my suburb has some stories that you can order food using WhatsApp. So you don't need to have another app for this. Like I don't use iFood or not kind of app for order food. So for me, it's so useful. I enjoy a lot.
It's nice. About the question number 4, it's an interesting question. How has technology changed the way people work or study? Uh, Girls, do you remember the mode of your worked on the past? Uh, I remember 2020 when the pandemic started. I go every day to the office. I'm engineer. I almost completely 20 years on engineering area, and I don't remember the time where I work thinking about working remotely in my area in the engineer, because it's not usually in the tech it's more common, but in the engineer no. And I remember when the pandemic started, and they put everyone go to your house, and everyone needs to change your day and study how I use the app, the Zoom, the Teams for work, connect with other persons in other parts of the country. I think this movement happened 5 years ago. No, it's so interesting because change the mode of all the company. I work on the Petrobras. All the company change the mode of the work because the pandemic. It's so interesting because now it's so difficult for everyone to return to the office, because this routine of work remotely, it's so interesting because you're more, in my opinion, you're more productive when you compare to the past when you go to the office, because I don't expend a lot of hours to go to the office. I use the time more. I think I use more the time you use your time for other things, and it's more productive in my opinion because you don't lose time with the prep and other things. But the technology changed our life in a lot in the last 5 years, in my opinion, in my area, for example, the mode of work is totally different. And in your opinion, Lurian, you are the tech,
Yes.
no?
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I'm
you're
not
the,
a tech. I'm not a tech. But I work with tech, Normally I'm more like a business, and I have a tech person in my side to help me. I don't know, like I discovered this word about to work from home and about all this after pandemic too, And all the time I was just thinking about my future, and okay, I will work in the office. I need to come here every day, and that's it. And now, since I work from home, I don't know. I have other Luria right now, like because of that, the way we do things. Uh, I think first, I think a lot of companies after pandemic, they will start to ask to the employees to work from the office again, But a lot of companies they keep the work from home, and this is really nice. I cannot imagine myself working working in the office anymore, Like I really like the what I can do here. So the way to study, like even here we are studying using technology too. Like I was a person who I used to say all the time, it's nice to go to university to study, It's nice to go to a personal place to study. And now it's so much easy. I save a lot of time just studying here, just working from home, just doing, I don't know, I just save time. So for me, it's really nice. It's a movement that is started, and I think changed a lot my life. And I'm seeing this in the young people too, like my goddaughter. Luria, I'm using ChatGPT for study, like. And I said, oh my God, and my time I didn't have this possibility. No, I didn't have that. So of course we need to take care, we need to think, we need to analyze. But in my opinion, we can enjoy the positive side of that. That's it.
it's so interesting, no? And in your area, Erica,
Nowadays, our nutritionists can work, can attend online. So clinical nutritionist can attend online. But it did start during pandemic. I enjoy a lot of technology. Of course, technology changed the way the people work and study. Like you all work from home. I don't work from home. I need to go to the school, to the office. And for study, of course, because I think if technology make it more popular to study. So you can do free online courses, not only to study online, to study use the platform, but you can do some free course. You don't need to pay. And so I think to access to access other courses make it is easier nowadays in compared to the past. But at the same time, girls, when you talk about technology, you need to think there are a lot of people that are a part of technology. I go to some place here in my city in Belo Horizonte that people don't use internet because don't have the connection, don't have the Wi-Fi. So I think in Brazil, is still technology. Brazilian use a lot the social media, but there are many people that don't have access to technology to study, to work, anything else. So I think about the video that Tatiana shared with us in the beginning of the immersion said about that. Technology has benefits and drawbacks, the positive and negative effects. So technology improved a lot in the past decades, and you improve a lot in the next decades. But many people is still a part of this improvement. So I think you need to discuss more about that. But for me it's amazing because I can access a lot. I can access a lot of device about technology, but like ChatGPT to study, to be here in Talk and Talk, but I think it's not for everyone. But of course, to study online, like Julian said, nowadays, I can't see me sitting in a room with many students around. Oh my gosh, no makes sense. For example, last week, I attended a meeting about artificial intelligence for professional health. Only 3 hours of meeting. After that, like 10 p.m., I thought, oh my gosh, this meeting could be online. No, now I need to go home. I will get home later. I need to work tomorrow. Don't make sense. Only 3 hours of meeting. This could be online, because I think I'm already losing the ability to socialize in face to face. Because for me, everything should be online. So I think these are negative effects of technology as well in my life, in my point of view, because for me, everything should be online. It's a practical class. No, okay, just theory should be online.
Girls, do you remember when we go into this English school? I remember I go to the English school every Saturday on the morning. I wake up 7 a.m., go to go with the car to the English school. Girls, I don't imagine in my life, like the Erica said, in the same mode today, because now we stay speaking English, and in 1 hour we connect or study or go and resolve all the problem. In the past, no, you need to go to the schools for study. No, for me it's a crazy mode. It's a good side of the technology, about I think we have time for one more question. I jump for the question 9, because for me, for example, I'm not a kind of person who go to the store for pay for the things. I shop almost everything on Amazon, and the app of Amazon. What are some advantages and disadvantages of online shopping? For me, I resolve my life in the app sometimes. But for the other, sometimes like my daughter have a birthday, do a birthday last week, and I don't remember the name of o entregador. I don't remember. Put the gift on the other building and lost the gift of my daughter. And it's a disadvantage because if I go to the shopping, I resolve my problem. But I pay on the Amazon. And o entregador perdeu o presente da criança, gente. Foi um rolê para achar. Mas enfim, it's a disadvantage. It's when we looking for this facility, it's so nice now it's more fast for resolve the problem. What is your opinion about this? You online everything on the apps, Erica, or no?
Not everything, but I see a lot of advantage to buy online. For the first one, the price is cheaper than the physical store. Second one is comfortable to buy online. It's so comfortable. You buy in only 2 minutes. Third thing, sometimes I need to buy clothes. I go to physical store. I try the clothes, but I buy online because the price is cheaper. So what else? Oh, when I buy online, sometimes I can get points because I have Livelo program, so I can have cashback as well. So for me, it's amazing when I can buy online. I can get cashback to if I buy in the physical store. But for me, it's amazing when you can buy online. But about the disadvantage, you need to be careful because there are a lot of frauds in because in some apps, not apps. I prefer to buy from apps because I think it's secure, or if I type the website address, I always try to look for the padlock that people said you need before to pay to insert your credit card number. I always check there is a padlock in the top of the page. Yes, so you buy, and I always use, of course, my online credit cards. So because I can change every time, for me, buy online is the most part of technology. I don't need to go to physical store. I can order my food in my house. I can buy everything. So it's amazing. And you, Ludia?
I love to buy things online. I love to order everything online. I have a problem with that actually. Like I like to order clothes online and magazines like stores like Rene, C&A, Riachuelo, like this kind of stores, because I can have all the clothes in my house. I can test, I can try with all the clothes that I have. And if I don't like, I just give back, I just send back. So I really like to do this. It's so powerful. I don't know. When I just spend my time in a magazine in a store, like I cannot try the clothes for real. No, I want to try with the other things I have. Anyway, I think it's so practical. It's so easy. If I don't like, I just send back. My father, my mom, they said, Luria, because when I don't like, I send back, and we need to post in the delivery place, Correios or something. And normally my father or my mom, they do this for me. And they, Luria, today we have 5 things to send back. Yes, because I didn't like, so I will send back. It's my right. So I don't know. I think I really like to buy things online. I think we can save a lot of time, and it's so much easy. I don't know. It's better. And it's cheaper too, in my opinion.
I agree with you. My mom always say for me, you pay for everything on the internet. Oh, mommy, it's more easy. It's more fast. But I understand when we spoke about this. Hello, How was the conversation in another room, Andrea?
It was really good. A conversation is really nice to talking about technology, how it changed our lives, our daily routine. So it was amazing. Thank you, Yanka. Thank you, Aurelio.
It's nice. It's nice. And you, Yanka, what do you think about this topic?
It was very nice. It was it's nice to see how other people use technology, I guess, and the specificities of it, I guess, like they use for what do you do at YouTube, for example, which kind of habits do you have, and so on. This is interesting to know from other people, and Andrea and Aurelio are very interesting people, so it was a nice conversation. Thank you.
Nice, nice. And you, Aurelio, what do you think about this topic and the conversation?
No, this topic is so incredible, very, very interesting, and I like it a lot to stay in the room with Andrea and Yanka because they are very incredible person and they speak very fluently. And this, I think that is so important because I have had the opportunity to speak in the like a mother tongue person, people, and this is good. No, very, very incredible. I like a lot.
It's nice. I choose this topic because it reflects about the use of technology and how the technology change the mode of our life when you compare, for example, the last 5 years, it's so interesting because, for example, I'm an engineer and I spoke with the girls, and I work in this area almost 20 years, and I don't imagine you work remotely at home in the engineer area, but the mode of the company after the pandemic it changed a lot, and because of the technology, everyone now working remotely at home, and it's interesting. We have the pros, the cons, and other things with the technology, but sometimes it's interesting reflect about this. Girls and men, I put the survey on the chat because it's important for the talk, the survey. If the topic is interesting, put your opinion on the chat, on the survey, sorry. If you have idea for a new topic for discussing English, put on the survey. It's important for us. And for everyone, I say have a good weekend. And in the next Saturday, stay here and come in for improve our skills in English with me. Bye bye.
Bye,
Thank you,
guys. See
Tatiana.
you.
Bye-bye.